Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. Sorry there's no stream today. Just thought I would take a little break for today and make a full-length video. So yeah, basically today we're just going to be playing some chess games, trying to gain some rating. Okay, looks like we're facing James K. Wan from the United States. We're going to be playing the Caro-Kann, pre-move d5. Okay, bishop f5. He goes knight f3, so I guess I'll just go e6, completing the little pyramid. Okay, he goes there, so bishop takes on d3, and now we're going to go knight to d7, and we're preparing c5, and yeah, just very normal Caro-Kann stuff. So now let's strike at the center with c5. I'm hoping for takes, because if takes, bishop takes, and then we've just got a very nice position, but of course he doesn't take because whoever takes in the Caro-Kann, that's just not really the right plan. So yeah, knight to e7, planning knight to f5 looks good. So if knight to e7, d takes on c5, should we go knight takes on c5? I guess so. Or maybe just knight g6. I'm not exactly sure which is correct in this position, but I guess we'll see after in the game review. Okay, he goes there. So I don't really like that my knight's pinned to my queen because now I don't have the move knight g6. So if I go queen b6, I hit this pawn. So I think queen d6 looks good because then he has to find a way to defend this pawn. Also, we're removing the pin on the knight. So that seems like a pretty decent move. And then we can go knight to d7 and complete our development. But he takes... Okay, so he takes on c5. So now we have the option of taking on b2, which attacks the rook. So then we gain another tempo. So then the knight has to move to connect the rook. So he probably goes here. And I don't think that's very good, because the reason I don't think taking here is very good is because after all this, although when you think about it, wait. So takes here, here, takes here. Now we're attacking the queen and defending b7. So that might not actually be that bad. I think we're going to have to take on b2. Simply for the reason of after knight takes on c5, we're then defending here and attacking the queen. So that looks good. Okay, he goes there. So probably queen back to b6, and after a move like rook b1, probably queen to c6. And yeah, our position looks pretty decent. Maybe queen c7, because we also hit the pawn on e5. Yeah, looks like our Caro-Kann is going pretty decent so far. The only problem is that we've opened up his b file. Okay, so now we can take here. Queen takes. Well, it feels like we're going to have to do something to address this. Oh, I just realized we might actually have the move knight to c5, knight to c6 here. Knight to c6, we're hitting the queen, and the queen can't take the knight because the bishop is now protecting the knight. So that might be a pretty decent move. He probably goes queen back here. Or we can go knight here, which sort of accomplishes the same goal. The only difference is that we don't get doubled pawns. So now I'm kind of thinking knight to f5 looks the best. Only problem is that this pawn still stays here, but I think we're overthinking this. I think knight to e5, knight to f5 looks pretty good. Because the thing is that, yeah, at the end of these lines, I take here. Yeah, I take his queen, he takes back, and then I take his knight. And now he's the one with the doubled pawns. And we also win this pawn. So that looks pretty nice for us. I feel like we've accomplished a pretty good opening here. Only thing though, he might be able to put a rook on the c file and get in here to c7. That's the one thing I just noticed. However, I do not think that's going to cut it. So I can go here now, hitting this pawn. Can also just defend it. I'm thinking probably bishop c5, because then after, say, rook to c1, we got bishop e6 covering the c7 square from any infiltration. So I think we're going to go bishop c5, and I think he's made a mistake there. I think the critical move there was bringing a rook to c1, and I think he's missed that. So now we can have b6 if rook to c1. Oh, although I did not see that move. So now I'm thinking bishop b6. So yeah, you got to watch those pawn moves. Okay, so he just goes b5 for no apparent reason. Yeah, one thing I noticed is that I can attack the bishop, and the bishop doesn't really have any great squares. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking we attack the bishop here. And I'm not even sure if we should castle. I'm not even sure if we should just put the king in the center and just be like, yeah, Closer to the center now, better for the end game. I can just go here and start bringing my rooks over. The only thing is, like, rook here, like here, and yeah, I just don't see how you're getting in. So yeah, I'm gonna try king d7, and then we're gonna try rook c8 and bringing out the rooks. But okay, that's a little weird. He wants to trade knights. Wait, guys, I see a line here. Takes here, here, here. And then this pawn's kind of... So yeah, I think I'm going to trade here and then go g5, because I think I see a little tactic where I attack this pawn. And yeah, if we can win this pawn, then this game is going to be fairly straightforward, I think. Goes there, which I don't think was the right move, because now I can go here. Oh, wait, no, bishop there doesn't even work because rook takes bishop. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to bring a rook to c8. So I'm going to go rook a to c8. We're going to try to attack the b5 pawn. Okay, it goes there. I don't see why not to just trade bishops, although it does reveal an attack on the f7 pawn. So we may have to go king to e7. Although then we have two isolated and doubled pawns, so I don't know how that could be any good for him. Yeah, so now I can go rook f8, I can go king e7. I'm thinking probably king e7 because that looks the most solid here. Yeah, king to e7. Rook a1 might be a little challenge. Although then maybe just rook c5, and if takes, and then his rook's kind of just in the corner. His rook's kind of just chilling on a7, not really doing too much of anything. And we can bring our rook over to c8 and get him involved. Oh, he goes rook to a4. Rook c5. Rook takes on a7, rook takes on b5. Yeah, then this rook's like, what am I doing? Yeah, I mean, I can also go rook here, but then he might put a rook on the c file, threatening to get in here. So that doesn't seem to work. So I think the rook c5 thing is going to have to be the line, simply because we're still stopping a rook from getting on the c file. Although, oh, okay, so that's interesting. Now I'm thinking rook a8 because, yeah, he's never going to get anything on the c file. I don't even think he has many real attacks. Now this, I might just have to go here and like try to get the rooks like that in that kind of formation. Okay, he goes there. I'm going to have to start playing fast now. Rook c8, rook c6, rook b5. Looks like he's trying to get down here as well. Maybe we go here, preventing that. Yeah. Oh, this is getting harder than it needs to be. Okay. And I think I'm going to probably continue with the original plan of bringing a rook to c6 and putting a rook on b5 and just getting the pawn that way. I have a feeling he's not going to be trading. Yeah. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to go with the original plan. And if he puts a rook here, then I go check, takes, check. And if here, then mate, I just noticed. So that's pretty wild. I did not see that before. So yeah, putting his king on this file, not a good idea. Because, I mean, once we get a rook here, I mean, we're going to get the king over here, attacking b6, and things are going to happen that are not going to be pleasant for him. Oh, well then. Oh, God, okay. So we might have to get the king in the game. Maybe we can just start targeting this pawn and start trying to create something on the king side. I don't know, man. Chess is hard. I'm just going to go here and try to win the e5 pawn, because I don't see how he's getting in over here. I mean, my queen side looks fairly rock solid, and it might even be because of his pawn. His pawn might be proving an asset to me at this time. Wait, what? Oh my God, he's brilliant. Oh my God. I can't take because, wait, if takes, he pushes, and it's over. Wow. Oh, geez, I gotta check him. And now king c8. Oh God, are we gonna actually screw this up into some kind of draw? I mean, we go check. We mated him. Oh my God, wow, that is luck. How lucky is that? Oh my God, he had us in a draw and we mated him. How lucky is that? Oh my gosh. If he had went like king back and we like ran out of checks, I think we just escaped a draw. Wait, but let's look at the review though. Wow, our opponent played, I feel like our opponent played really badly in the middle game and then redeemed himself a lot in the end game, which was quite astonishing, honestly, because normally when I get that position in the Caro-Kann, I end up winning. But yeah, let's just have a look at the review. So started with e4. We go c6, the Caro-Kann. Yeah, so here I played knight to d7. Apparently the engine line is just going c5, but knight to d7 is okay. Here I had a miss. So yeah, apparently this was a miss because I have knight to f5, which targets the queen. Yeah, I guess after knight to f5, the queen has to leave the knight. So he actually blunders a piece here. Like, I go here, and like I don't see how he can continue to defend his knight. His knight just looks like it's dead. That's a good thing to note about this position. We could have just won the knight, but I was more focused on gaining central control and not losing my queen or my knight. So I just went queen b6. Could have been better, I guess. But anyways, he then plays knight to b3, which was apparently a miss. Yeah, I mean here it's just you bring a rook to b1. I mean, you got the open file for the rooks. Don't close it with the knight. I mean, come on. But anyways, we went here, which wasn't an accuracy, but a slight one. Yeah, that king move, apparently that was the best move. Wow, king d7 was the best move, guys. I'm a genius, guys. I'm a grandmaster. I literally played the best move in this position, guys. I mean, give me a round of applause. And then he plays this move, which I thought was a really brilliant move. Because if you guys didn't see this, if I take here, he pushes, and now I don't see how I'm going to stop him from queening. I don't even know why I'm winning here. Because it just looks like he's just going to get through and just win the game. I mean, what can you do here? So, like, I see this move, but then it looks like he just promotes to a queen. So, maybe this? Oh, it is this. Because then after takes, we have this passed pawn. Okay. But instead of that, I got scared. I got scared in this position when he took here. I was like, oh no, I can't let him get a queen. I'll have to take here. And then we lose a big chunk of the advantage. But it's not over. He goes there. I went with a check. Apparently the best move. And then he went there, which was a complete blunder. Because now we just made him. Okay, interesting. So yeah, that game was kind of a mixed bag. Very interesting to see that endgame. I feel like that was a very interesting endgame, kind of just like an abrupt finish, honestly. The ending was kind of anticlimactic, but I think that was a pretty good game. I think I got pretty lucky there with him not seeing the mate, and yeah, that could have gotten a lot worse. Anyways, thanks for watching to the end of the video. You are an absolute legend. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you have a great day, and I love you guys. Peace out.